Tracer on a push map. That's a tough one, but it's in rotation, so it must be done. What's going on, guys? My name is Twan, and welcome back to another video. And today, like I said, we're going to be playing Tracer on a push map. Tracer isn't my best hero in the world, but we definitely go off in this game, and I just wanted to have a quick little conversation about what you need to do, where you need to be looking, and what you need to be pushing in order to have a successful Tracer game. So over here on this push map, we are going to go onto the right side of the map and make sure that everyone is feeling a little bit of pressure, just so that we're trying to be basically as annoying as possible while, like I always say, prioritizing DPS and the support legends in this game. Right here, I see the Orisa just kind of out of position, so I'm going to just do a quick little 2-clip on her, pushing back the Moira closer back into their spawn and getting a quick little cleanup using my D.Va to help me out right there. But then we notice very quickly we get into a Tracer 1v1. Knowing that the heal pack is on my right, the Tracer gets to it just a little quicker than I do, and now we have to pressure this Tracer back into their team's line. So we're going to push her back into her Kiriko and then just slowly go back into our team's defense. We see our ult just get ready to pop, and we're going to see if we can't do some magic with it. That's a big wasted ult. Every single time, 9 out of 10 times, your Tracer ult is going to be wasted because that is one of the weakest ults in the game. But here we are, the team's finally pushing up back onto the push objective, and we're just trying to use the annoyance of Tracer to get their team going in all sorts of directions. Right there we get taken out, but did you see how we were able to get that Orisa just by herself? Unfortunately, they were using a Kiriko and a Moira, so they were quickly able to get back to their tank, but that's the objective, to lure the enemies away, to ostracize one character so you can jump up and push on them, you as your team together. So right now we're going to see if we can't do any sneaky little plays right here, but the Genji is coming up behind us, so we're going to have to cancel that plan right now and just try and do a major flank around the right side of the map. We got 50 meters on our enemy's 9, and we're going to jump up onto the Ash to see if we can't just get her alone. She runs back to her healers, but luckily the Genji was able to clean it up with us. He pops his ult, and then we're just going to slowly push the Moira again into our enemy team while still dancing around the Tracer, trying to do our best with what we got. Trying to get back to our heals just so we could get a little topped off real quick. And then again, the Tracer 1v1, she's no match. We push her back. It's basically a give and take with Tracer. You need to be able to push the enemy back far enough to where you're safely able to retreat back into your healing line and then get back into it using your E's, your Q, or your left shifts, everything that you got. Another wasted ult right there. You're going to see a lot more of those coming into the in the near future. Get taken out by Bob because my positioning was off. I wanted that Ashe to be killed a little bit too much for the comfort of for that fight, and that was a little unfortunate, but it's okay. We get back into the Ashe 1v1 and we're able to take her out pretty cleanly, and then we see our Moira having her 1v1, so we're going to jump in to save her and do the best that we can to just support our team as, again, Tracer as best as we can, just in and out of the situation. And right here, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't realize how far ahead the enemies have pushed their escort, so we're going to just try and circle back around, see if we can't get any clean picks with the Kiriko, and then slowly drop the ball, pick her back up, and then just take her out. Look at how we're going to prioritize the annoyance of the Orisa and the Tracer here in this fight. This Tracer is doing her job pretty well, being an annoying Tracer, but our Genji is able to clean her up and take the initiative in that fight, making sure that we're all staying safe and healthy, and I'm able to push this Moira all the way back into her spawn. But I'm not feeling this 1v1, so I have to get back to my Moira and D.Va, who are going to support me in this fight, so we can take this fight a little bit more cleaner. The Moira gets a clean up on her enemy, and I'm going to try and stick this Orisa, but sticking a tank, that's a risky play. They're always going to live, especially if they have 2 healers in their backline like this Orisa does now. They switch to the Mei, which isn't a bad choice, to be honest, because they're able to wall us off and just kind of get different angles and different opportunities with that Mei. So now we're still back at the objective, making sure that the escort is still being contested. Moira's in our backline popping her ult, but she's not really doing too much to support her team right now. She's kind of going DPS Moira, and we're just going to ignore her and just trying to circle back around, just trying to get in and out of these situations. This Mei is going to try and challenge me to a 1v1, but with the distance that I have, even her Mei walls aren't able to really... They're being more of a detriment to her team than anything else. So I'm going to use her Mei walls, her terrible Mei positioning to my advantage, and use that to take out the Orisa, circle back around again, take out the Kiriko, and I should have cleaned up that Ashe right there, but I kind of dropped the ball. Now that their Moira has gotten back to them, I'm able to throw straight up into the heavens, sticky and stick Mei right on the noggin, so we're able to take her out, and that gives us a better opportunity to get back into the back line. That's where I should stay at. That's my positioning right now as a Tracer, being in their back line, being just as annoying as possible. Doing the damage where it needs to be done, but also taking out the healers and the DPS who are a little bit squishier than most. This Orisa has lived with 1 HP for 3 fights now, and it's really getting annoying. Their Kiriko ult pops off, and they're kind of just taking our team out one by one, so we're just going to try and stay alive right now. That's the most important part, and we're going to do everything that we can to stop the escort with our Moira in our back pocket. She's going to be our pocket healer for this next go around. Trying to take the 1v1s where I can, and one of the reasons why, look at how quick you get the Tracer ult. The Tracer ult is one of the quickest ults that you're going to get in the game, so sometimes I do just throw it out just to get some quick damage, but you do want to play, you can almost guarantee a single kill at least with that Tracer ult, so you want to play it a little more strategical than I've been playing it in this game, but sometimes you just want to throw it out to get that damage and then be able to clean it up with the one clip that Tracer is always known for. Now they're switching off into a soldier, so they're doing everything that they can to just kind of keep us at bay, but we're getting around this final bend, and it's not looking too good for them, not gonna lie. This Orisa's out of position. This Mei is trying to back her up, but she's not going to be doing too much because she doesn't have a left shift anymore, and I know that, so I'm going to push her as far back as I can. Our Mei is triple stacking on top of their enemies, and we're able to get a clean team kill with this Mei wall to enforce them back into their spawn even more than they already are. We're slowly inching 130 meters left into the objective. This Mei is going to do a last-ditch effort into pushing herself onto the escort, but again, she Mei walls her team off again, enabling us to get the clean pick on this Orisa, and she's just not, I don't think she's thinking, to be honest, and just because of that, we're able to get the victory on this push map. My least favorite game mode as Tracer, with a 25-3, 7,000 damage lead on the enemies, and it's just a clean game just like that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you liked the video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.